Hello, everybody. My name is Merc. We're back with the Blueprints Day 8. Last day was the best day yet, potentially. We got so much done. Again, I cannot name you a single thing off the top of my head. We saw the music room, among other rooms, for the first time. We drained the aquarium and the pool. There was some things accomplished, for sure. Let's hope we can replicate some sort of success. I am hesitant. I'm a bit worried that I'm getting to the point where I really do need to collate my data, my notes, and come to some conclusions with that alone. But I think I'm still at the point with less than double-digit runs that I can still just keep doing runs and discovering new things. Now, I don't necessarily want to leave the grounds, but I want to get a refresher as to what's out here again. I don't mind using some steps early. But I feel like there's probably no reason to go east, simply because if there is an unlockable room like there was to the west, like the garage, maybe that'll be what we're looking for. Now, I've noticed this just here. How did we light this flame the first time? This is crazy. What this implies to me is we're gonna light this flame and we're gonna find a whole new path somewhere. Now, we also unlock the mine somewhere, and I'd love to find that. Maybe it's beyond the garage path, the west path. Nothing over here. I wonder what happens if you can clear this path. If it's a secret entrance / exit. Now, again, this is basically the same session as earlier. I took like a 15-minute break. You know, got a snack, had a drink. I'm hoping this will not be another 2-hour run, because that'll be going pretty late into my evening. If it is, it's fine. You know me, I take my time. Well, you might know me. I'm assuming if you're watching day 8 of this series, you would know me. At least a little bit, based on my actions alone in this series. Is there no path here? Interesting. They don't let you go back this way. Okay. That's basically all I wanted to know in that regard anyway. What would be back there? We're gonna start with 2 gems because we unlocked the mine last time. I would love to see the mine, but I don't think that's in the cards right now, so. Rooms in your house will be more likely contain dig spots. Trading post, hovel. So we've had the trading post in the hovel before. Root cellar we've not, and also we're gonna have the shovel today, so perfect synergy. Let's see what we're gonna do. And by we're gonna have the synergy today, or the shovel today, I mean the commissary is gonna offer the shovel, and there's so many dig spots in here already. Yo, actual family tree. I don't need to craft my own. Okay. So the father of Herbert S. Sinclair, our great uncle who passed, was Baron Thomas Sinclair and Baroness Aravel. They had 2 kids, Herbert and Simon Sinclair. And Simon's the one who has the photo of Clara, in the office. Why is there a photo of Simon and Clara in the office? And then the Epson family, Lord William Epson and Lady Ashlyn, had a child. Clara Epson had 2, in fact, Lionel Epson being her brother. And then Simon and Clara had a kid, Mary Epson, also known as Marion Marigold, Marion, something like that. Whatever her name is, her writing name, and also known as the mother of your character. Okay, this is some crucial info too. I'm glad I don't actually have to make a family tree, although I'm still probably gonna end up kind of doing that anyway, because I'm referencing my notes in that tree. Theoretically, once I have a full tree made or something, I might even post it at the end. Search continues. Author and illustrator's Fanciful Stories name. Oh, it's cut off. Fanciful Stories. Name Marion Marigold was last seen by a Friday getting into a carriage after a late. No sign has been found yet. Why was No sign. Underlined sign. Are you gonna find your mom at the end of this? Is she gonna be like living in secret in this mansion? Like a certain movie that I don't necessarily want to spoil? There's a lot of dig spots here. I see that there's actually like nothing in here of value, which is fair because it has so much potential value. So early commissary will be huge this run, because it means we can run back out here and dig, and then any future rooms we find will potentially have more shovels. Let's go right. Make sure you take your allowance. $12. Let's go. Easy first hallway. Never say no to that. Wouldn't mind a dead end room here or a commissary. Nook. That's an early office. That's kind of crazy. I guess you don't want spread until you have a big map. Billiard room is 2 keys. I almost took Nook thinking like, oh, we need a key. Billiard room is 2 keys. It's a skill check, 2 keys, but it's 2 keys. We take that, especially with the layout. And I was gonna say, look around quickly for any potential consumables or resources. Found some money on the bar top, which is nice. 6. Oh, I read the diagram backwards. I thought it was backwards in that one note we saw, but I understand why. It's you work from outwards in. I thought it was the opposite for whatever reason. I'm dummy. I'm referencing last video. Okay, anyway, 2 times 6 that are immediately going to multiplication is 12. $13 minus 5 is 8. Divided by 2 is 4. 20 minus 15 is 5, times 3 is 15, minus 15, or divided by 15 is 1. We got this one earlier. Okay, pretty pleased with all this so far. We have many doors. We have so many doors, in fact, that maybe we throw down this chapel and don't enter it, because I kind of like the strategy, getting the chapel out of the pool, and we don't need to go this way. But if we have to go this way, we still can. You know what I mean? And I'm almost considering, what if we don't even open this door yet? We don't need to. We just start working the other way. Why? I don't know. I'm just playing with ideas here. Parlor, spare room, nursery. Kind of want the spare room. Early nursery is crazy. What is a spare room doing for us one way or the other? It's kind of just getting in the way. It's one door. Let's get rid of that. We don't need the parlor. We don't need the steps just yet. We got a dirt path there. Gotta move my keyboard. I realize you hear that. Not that I can completely get rid of that, but okay. So now similar propositions here. We're gonna see these rooms until we take them. They're all common rooms. So I'm wondering which one's of most import at the moment. Getting money, because we're looking for the commissary. Let's get some money. We don't need the keys necessarily early. We do have a gem. We could take secret passage here. I like leaving West Wing Hall open for future opportunities. Bedroom, we don't need to take. But it is leading in a path I would kind of like to go. The secret passage straight north is good too, because it allows us to choose which room we want to go to. And we're looking for a commissary, right? So this is exactly what we're trying to do here, Is there any other room that we really want? Definitely no red room. Definitely no bedroom. Green room is good usually, but not what we're looking for. Because we need the shovel first. The halls of Holly, those are hallways. And the gold sink. We're looking for money. The markets. This is a huge room. I didn't even see it last run. Or, well, I think we did right towards the end of the run, but we don't see it most runs. It feels like. So that's why if you see it, it might be pretty rare. Showroom, speaking of rare, special cost bypass. What does that mean? None of these I noticed are the commissary. We don't need food yet. We're good on keys and we don't want a dead end, so showroom it is. It's a new room. Okay, so secret rooms really, or secret passageway is really good for discovering, or potentially really good for discovering rooms you've not seen before. It's good to know. Oh, wait, this is the statue. Moon pendant. If you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant, you will start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your inventory. Master key opens all normal doors. That's crazy. 80 gold. Emerald bracelet. You do not have to pay the gem cost of floor plans. Oh, that's cool. Ornate compass. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. That's kind of nuts too. Okay, this shop isn't going anywhere. And not like it's going to get much cheaper. Like the coupon book, if we find it, it's not going to help all too much. I can't believe that you can buy the moon pendant. I thought that would be like a key item. I mean, it seems like one, kind of still. Yeah, this room's not going anywhere. We can come back here. We need the money for the shovel. Okay, more doors is beautiful over here. We're making like a crazy map, but I'm kind of liking it. We don't need the keys of the garage. We like saving corridor. Den is common. It's now out of the pool. Not that it's a bad room. Looking for the trunk. It's not there. Let's work our way inward now with more door potential. Actually, I'm almost saying we've been pressing our luck with kind of the rooms we've been getting. Maybe we should try going this way and getting a dead end. Just to get it out of the pool. Does that make any sense? Speaking of, we do require items. Don't need keys. Don't necessarily want to spend the gem. Observatory is cool, but it's not make or break of a run. Closet can be clutch. It is not clutch. We got a single dice and a gem. It's okay. Immediately go back to one door on this path, but it's fine. It's locked actually. Rather than step, we're using the key. Great Hall, 7 locked doors. Parlor's gems. This is also gems. This is gems and door. I think we take gems and door here. Makes sense to me. Don't use our dice, we don't have to. So it costs us a gem to get in here, we get 2. We also got a sledgehammer once again. Not that we've been seeing many toolboxes lately. We would love to see a shovel so much. I'm gonna go same logic. Let's shoot for dead ends first. There's the commissary. And it's not a dead end either, which is nice. We take it for sure. Okay. We found our shovel. Give me that, give me that. We have so much money. We buy magnifying glass as well. And then we're not gonna buy gem or set of gems until we need to. So we probably will never buy a gem, but if we need to buy a set of gems, we'll keep that in mind. And now we're in Dig City. A turnip should prove to be a nutritious snack 6 steps. So now the question is, do we want to go back? We probably should start making our way back now that we got the shovel, finally. kind of don't like these options, but I think we're okay actually, given how the room layout is. Because this security extra door here is actually not that clutch. We don't want Nook here. It's like we're missing out on a door. We're killing this path, obviously. But we can go south and go to entrance hall or hallway and stuff. That's the plan anyway, so that's partly kind of why I chose to open this door. And we have so many dig spots now. This is gonna be huge. Huge pebbles. I mean, now it's the test to see if the shovel is worth it. I mean, we're getting some money back already. I think unquestionably shovel is worth it if you have the root cellar. And to look up what the name was there, because it's gonna go hard. All right, we can also take the kitchen and get some food to allow us to backtrack even easier. We don't need the gems from the parlor just yet. Again, observatory is a dead end, so. And then we can also view what we need to draft for the beef stew pie. Country stew pie, boiled chuck stew, layered and then baked to perfection, topped with a mashed potato Parmesan cheese crust, Krusty the Clown, plus an additional 10 steps if you have a boiler room in your house. Have we seen the boiler room? I don't think we have. We've seen the furnace and we've seen like, I don't know. Oh, tomato soup's not good for us this run, right? We have one. So we can save the tomato soup for later. It's a 1-for-1 exchange right now, which is not good. Do we take the club sandwich? I feel like the club sandwich doesn't get that much more value. Whereas bananas can go crazy value if you find salt or a coupon book. Whereas that doesn't change the value of this too much. Both those. So let's buy club sandwich and then we can be on our way. And we'll probably get way more money. I still kind of want to look at this door. I don't know if it's a mistake to be looking at these doors until I find a reason. Oh my god, it's laboratory. I think we have to take laboratory here. A nursery would be nice. I mean, that's what I'm contemplating, but I don't want to kill this path either. We're end up just walking this way, even though I said I'm gonna go back. But like, I keep finding things that are like worth checking out. We need boiler room. Okay, so if we see boiler room, we take it. There's 2 reasons to take it this run already. There's so much clutter in this room. It's hard to tell if there's gonna be like anything of use here. Let's run this experiment. Whenever you draft an archive floor plan, we don't have the archive. Every time you eat an apple, each time you unlock or bypass a security door. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. What the heck? Okay, these are all weird. We've not seen an apple this whole run. We don't have archives. So it's probably each time you unlock or bypass a security door. Set your steps to 40 is interesting for sure. Permanently allow 1 gold to your allowance. That's not gonna, this doesn't matter. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. I'm saying this doesn't matter, by the way, the gold allowance, because we already have 12. And I don't see us being able to reliably open doors. We don't have a key card right now. So I'm like just kind of praying. It's either we find a key card or we archive ourselves. And I don't really want to archive ourselves if we don't have to. It's a good room, but you know. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Aquariums are interesting for a number of reasons. I mean, they're interesting for the same one reason a number of times, right? They're every single room. So if we can get some bedroom synergy or anything else, then that's kind of interesting. Set your steps to 40 every time you open the door is also kind of nuts. But I feel like the value of that runs out rather quickly. Maybe we just take the gold allowance again. Aquariums are 2 doors, 2 extra doors. There's 3 doors, you know what I mean? But you come in from 1, so I consider it 2. And her steps are good enough right now that I'm like not really concerned about that. We don't have to take anything right now either, I realize. I'm concerned about adding 3 aquariums every time I unlock a door. That seems like it might even be bad. This can never be bad. This could potentially be bad, but it's probably good. Do I just up the allowance? I think we up the allowance. Whatever. None of this matters to me. I mean, the steps might matter to me later, but I don't want this run to be 3 hours long again. 2 hours long. And part of that involves me not talking to this computer terminal for 10 minutes. Let's open this door again because I keep doing it to myself. Okay, this is a reason not to open the door, but that said, we have 3 keys. Definitely taking security here. Do we step into security or do we start backtracking? What do we get for stepping into security? Do we get anything? I don't think so. We'll come back here, I'm sure. I think it's time to backtrack. And then we can come back and maybe buy bananas if we have to. And now it's time to dig. Old shoe. I was gonna say, even if it's like a 1 in 4 chance for something good, this is still gonna pop off this run. It's looking like a 1 in 4 chance, maybe less. Nothing in the closet, right? Nothing in the closet. Oh yeah, this room. We're not gonna think about this room too hard, I don't think. I saw someone mention the prices of this room. And then I walked in there with 20 gold thinking I was hot shit. And no. I mean, I guess, you know, I could buy something, so that's hotter shit than most, I guess. Hey, more steppers. Let's go back to the entrance, or rather the root cellar itself. And start digging. I'm sure dig holes can't spawn out here, because that would be annoying to have to search this area every time. I'm also glad there's no, like, sprint or stamina mechanic. Like, the sprint is not very good, but it doesn't run out, you know? I was like, what am I looking for? Oh yeah, dirt. Okay, come on. No whammies, no whammies. A key. Alright, that's good value. Turnips are not bad. We're still floating around 50. Some coins. 3 coins, in fact. So the shovel actually paid for itself already. And with the key, it's like huge value. Because keys and the turnips, we're ignoring like the 3 or 4 turnips we found. So, yeah. Shovel, root cellar, crazy combo. Because I've like explored maybe like a quarter of the map. I have more steps than I entered the house with. And then 1 less gem, 3 more keys, a reroll, and the same amount of money. So yeah, let's enter this again, and I think we just start working away. We might have a dead end here unless I reroll this. Do I want the metal detector? I guess we could. And we could also have the dead end there. I'm not too concerned about that. Because the door, this corridor is wasted. Observatory is also kind of wasted in the same regard. And it makes sense that the code check is at the start of the house, you know? I'm just thinking of the feng shui when I do this. Right. Can I check another item? Like, I don't want to get rid of any of this necessarily. I'll keep it in mind. I'm almost thought, like, let's get rid of the magnifying glass, because I'm not sure I'm going to need it. And then maybe I'll need it later, but it feels a bit of a waste. Okay, so we don't want to go to the chapel. If we don't have to. It's looking like we'll have to. Unless we reroll. We have mad money, so it's not that big of a deal. We could take more gems. I don't want to waste the drawing room here, because we're not going to get any drafts out of it. So we go parlor, and then walk through the chapel. Oh, I clicked off the screen. Okay. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. It's a new one. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. Okay, well, that's true because they all contain B. And the blue box is true. So that's also true. Which means this one's false. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. Which would mean that it's not this one because U is right there. It's not this one because true is U. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. There's no U in this one. And this is lying. All right, 100% win rate on the parlor still. You love to see that. That definitely was harder than normal, but not too hard. All right, we're running out of doors, which is kind of scary, but it's fine. I always want to check these pews for items, but I feel like if they're going to give you items, it's probably going to be up here. Also, there's a dirt thing, so I want to see if there's one over here as well. I don't think there was. I don't think I missed any from before. We did see a lot, but we kind of got them along the way. Another turnip. What about this one? A key. Crazy value now. This shovel like doubled or tripled its value easily. Okay. Boudoir Observatory. We just got a gem infusion. Man, this is scary because of our layout. We do have a reroll though. We don't have any bedroom synergy. So, observatory. We got 5. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. That's huge for us because we're in a weird spot right now and we need all the doors we can get. So 5. Okay, so we have 5 until the next day. We're gonna have 6. It's not gonna say anything necessarily. Like might be the Southern Cross, it might be nothing. But on 7, we'll have an extra better apples, I guess. I wonder if there's a way to decrease your stars. Okay, we're gonna move on. Not gonna go upstairs. Well, these are all the doors. I don't really want to waste this. I'd rather use a key. I think we have to use a key here. Which is not great, but it's not terrible because we're so key flush. Oh yeah, metal detector. Okay. We know for a fact this opens the next door. We need to open this. And then I need to double check. Okay, that this is not locked, because that was very important for us. This archive is going to screw us so hard right now. We can't afford Cloister. Do we reroll? We can't reroll yet. We have the opportunity not to reroll right now. We don't need to be going stressing out this much about it either. Because we can just go back to security. Which we didn't walk into. Bedroom's bad, unquestionably. I just don't want to curse us, but I think Archive Curse is not terrible. It's just not good, obviously. We're taking it, and maybe we should have waited on the laboratory. Yeah, I guess then I'll keep that in mind for future. We're gonna open this door just because there's something behind it for sure. And it's a key, so... Oh, what the heck? Is that always unlocked? I'm gonna go with no. Man, that's scary. So, Great Hall to the left when you first enter it, maybe that's there if it's not always open. Man. We did get our key back, which is nice. We could spend the key a little bit more. It doesn't look like there's anything else guaranteed behind the doors though. Like this door is nothing. And then there's 3 more doors. I'd rather save the key. Ah, yes, actually, archives. We have a hint here. Let me scroll up because of the aquarium. Right, we have, oh, the keys. We need to open up the keys. And by that I mean we need to, it's like one of these, isn't it? I don't know, actually, it's hard to tell. Is it even this room? Like, I see a bunch of red books. This doesn't look like the same red books, though. Or the same shelves, for that matter. So maybe it's not even archives. It would make sense that it's archives, though, you would think. Man. The picture is not very informative either. It's like a singular shelf in between 2 sets of books, but I do notice that these actually do have little keyholes on them. So maybe if we find one of these keys, we need to either find, like, I think it's like the patio where the barbecue is and the laundry room. You were saying? Unquestionably, we take this. That was huge patio right there. Huge patio. It even just gives you the key right away now. You don't even need the shovel. That's actually crazy as well. Give me that gem back. What else we got down here? More monies. Another turnip. Oh, this is going great. And a key. If we can find a key card, I'm gonna feel so good about this run. I guess we check the we check the door. We check the door. Two gem archive. That's scary. Because I'm thinking East Wing Hall is one more door. I was gonna say it doesn't do anything, but it is one more door. Which may or may not matter, depending on what we find in security. Bunk room. We have no bedroom synergy. We don't even need steps. So if this is a dead-end archive room, it's not that big of a deal. The question is, actually, I was just gonna say, like, do we want to spend our last 2 gems? But because of the patio, we actually have many more gems throughout the house. We just need to find them. And by many, I'm like hoping at least 2. So again, this is Simon here. Grandpa Simon, I guess. I can't recall if there's things I need to be doing with the keys. Also, we got the hint for the office. It was the red card in the conference room, but the red card is a lie. So what does that mean? 9083. Is it upside down? I realize I'm typing in 9083 right now. But what does it mean if it's upside down? Is it 3809? Like if it's backwards? I don't know if I pressed that 9 appropriately. I glanced away. If it is upside down though, what if it's not a 3 and it's a very ugly like 5, 8, 0, 6 instead? Because what is like a 3 backwards? It's none of these, right? It doesn't make any sense. And it's definitely not a 2 because the 2 hooks the other way. The 3 is what throws me off. I don't know what to make of this code. 9083. Is there any significance to that at all? Oh yeah, there's the other code. Oh no, we already tried that one in here, right? The 1128. Is that what it was? There's so many notes here. Oh my gosh. 1128. I mean, I'll try it again. Are there any other dates that were mentioned? I'm gonna maximize the Discord. Sorry, this is not the most interesting thing to watch. I'm just trying to think of what other dates would be relevant. But to be honest, nothing else is immediately coming to mind. Yeah, I think I might be giving up here. 9083. That's the red card safe code is what's throwing me off the most. Clearly. I can't recall. Are terminals have any use now? This is the one that gives you pay, but I have to wait a week, right? I guess I can spread gold in the estate. That's what I should be doing right now. And then there's nothing in the terminal. This is gonna do the dial up. I guess I'll take a sip of water. Oh, I guess I could try the other password, right? I want to see staff services again. I don't know if it always works, but I might as well order another shovel for the moment. Or if the shovel is always going to be worth it. In the same regard. What about that password we found? In the trash. The admin key. Ruot H. Okay, so whoever Ruota is, we have to figure out their first name. It is not Herbert. Herbert must have found this letter and threw it in the trash. I don't know. Is there anyone? No, no one in the family tree was named Ruota. No. So it's definitely a servant of some sort. One of the staff. So I guess we move on from here. We did at least confirm a few things about the office. And I guess we connected the house. So we don't necessarily need to go back the way we came. But that said, we might actually do that because we need to look for gems and money now. Actually, we can look in security. On this terminal. Actually, we could have checked on the other terminal there too. I'm a silly. Did I change the key card? I did not. Oh yeah, I haven't been into this room at all. I guess I want security level higher, but only when I find the key card. So if I find a key card soon, then we can turn up the security. Oh, I didn't even use it. One gem, 16 coins, one upgrade disc, one battery pack. What the heck? Battery pack? Okay, so we're really incentivized to search the premises now. Where was the upgrade disc? Big room, big room. It's locked. Big room. If we draft this, we lose our steps immediately. I'm okay with gymnasium. We're not going in there right away anyway. I wanted to see what we get because it informs the rest of the run. I was gonna say, do we get any new rooms? Not really. The showroom. So I was like, maybe that's where the upgrade disc would be. We're gonna go back this way and just do a quick lap. As quick of a lap as we can, of course. I like the slow little magnifying glass reveal. Okay, I'm assuming there's gonna be nothing on those shelves. We can also do another search for holes. We're looking for keys, upgrade disc, holes, money, and a singular gem. Wait, did I say keys? I guess we're not looking for keys. Although keys could be pretty huge for this room for sure, but I think we should save them rather than waste them on this. But I guess theoretically there could be more. I guess the metal detector would go off if money came over here. And yeah, money has been spread since we've been in here last. The little scavenger hunt of spreading items, I'm not sure how I feel about yet. It kind of sucks having to do some backtracking like this. But I suppose it's not the worst thing in the world, because it's like a slow-paced game anyway. You have a choice here. Not seeing anything on the table. Let's go this way. Check behind the bar. Ooh, money on the bar. Make our money back from the chapel. Nothing in here. Let's look just briefly just to see if we can see anything else. Actually, this angle is even worse. You can't see anything. So, don't step in there. Not gonna bother checking the outer room again. I think I've already said that. Doesn't seem like a great idea to go back out there. Do I have any items that might be worth code checking? Oh, I didn't check the file cabinet key. Are there any more file cabinets up ahead? I guess archive's not too far from security, and there's probably one in security. There's also one in laboratory. I don't know why I keep changing the pronunciation of that. I guess it's just because that's what I do. I say words. Not necessarily good like. Really, nothing in here, eh? I was wondering if they'd spawn money or anything in here, and I guess it would make sense it would be on the shelf. They don't want to put it too high though, because you can't jump, so they don't want you jumping all over the furniture. $16. Where is that? The heck? Is it in another room? Am I going mad? Oh my god. It is. It's costing us a step to get in here. I guess I could have tried harder to try to pick it up, but I think you have to step inside to pick it up. Apparently we're getting more. I guess it's in the next room. And there's the gem. Sick. Oh, I guess that's from the patio. That makes sense. It's only in the green rooms. Okay. Commissary? Oh, we got some steps we can check. And by commissary, I mean this room. I'm gonna say no. What's in the commissary again? Gems. Oh, we could actually use these gems now. And we have more money to justify it. Excuse me? Oh, of course. Do we have more red room? We do. We actually have 3 now. So this is 15 steps. We don't need it yet. But it's the value is starting to approach. If we find one more red room, then it's huge. And it doesn't even might make the weight room not even be that big of a deal. Anything else going on here? $2. I feel like I'm going crazy with some of these ticks from the Oh, what is this? A bomb? Oh, the battery pack provides juice to battery powered contraptions. Well, I don't know if we've ever seen one of those before. What is file cabinet key likely opens a drawer somewhere on the estate. Well, this is a room with a file cabinet. It's got to be the archive. We should go back to archive. It's not too far. Kind of did a bit of a dumb lap, but we're kind of so good with our stuff that it's not that big of a deal. Okay. Is this the upgrade disc that was previously mentioned? East Reddington Hospital Certificate of Birth. This document attests that Mary Matthew Ebsen was born to Lady Clara Ebsen and Simon H. Sinclair in this hospital at 4:05 a.m. Tuesday, the 22nd day of January, in the 6th era, 1958. What does 6th era mean? In witness whereof, East Reddington Hospital certifies that the information above is true, is verified by its duly authorized officer of Fen Aries, Registrar of Persons. Lily Rizian Rose, a doctor, and Sarah Trivian. Okay, this isn't huge information, but it might help someone realize that Grandpa Simon is a thing. I don't know what in the 6th era 1958 means, but this is a date, 0122 or 2201. We want to try some of those inside of a terminal, or a safe, I should say. 3 keys, 5 gems, $17. Let's go back towards security. Use this upgrade disc. Upgraded hallway. What does that mean for us? Hallway plus a key. Hallway plus a trunk. Hallway, add an extra hallway to tomorrow's draft. Huh. How are we feeling for keys lately? Because that's the question here. And I don't know if I have the answer for that. We've been solving billiards. Billiards is not guaranteed keys, is what we learned. But it often is. Nook is also an existing thing. We got 2 keys at a storeroom, but it's a dead end, so we don't really want to take it. That's kind of about it. This is pressure right here. The trunk is not necessarily locked if you have a sledgehammer, am I right? But hallway is just a good card. So getting another hallway is good. dare I say. And I feel like our consumable economy, or sorry, our resource economy is pretty good as is. Because, like, to me, Lock Trunk equals maybe like $3 or $4 of value. Maybe it gives you an item. But probably not anything amazing. I don't know, maybe I undervalue Trunks. I don't see Trunks too often. And Key's always good. But so is Extra Hallway. I worry... Could Hallway ever flood your draft? Do you not want to see a Hallway sometimes? Like, I think that is the case. But if you see 2 hallways in a row, that just means you have 3 doors now. Like 3 extra doorways. And one of them might require a key. You know what? Let's do this. I might regret this. But I like the idea of messing with the draft. Excuse me. Throat is a little raspy. Two coins, 1 upgrade disc. I still miss the disc. That's kind of concerning. Where am I missing this disc? It's got to be in a room that... Oh, there's coins on the floor right there. Keycard room right there too. That's not good. You know what? I was gonna say it's got to be a room that is kind of new that we haven't seen too often. And the answers to that is showroom, which I don't believe there's anything over there. Secret passage we don't see too often, but I don't think it's that either. Is it the Great Hall? Do I need to be sacking some keys to find this upgrade? That's my question. Not thrilled by this prospect that there's an upgrade somewhere around here. We still have steppers somewhere, right? Like, we had a choice somewhere, and I decided to not mess with our steppers. Am I misremembering something? No, we've just been floating on turnips this whole time. No, there was something. Oh yeah, the kitchen. We could go back and get red room or tomato and bananas. Okay, we're so good on steps, so let's just continue forward for now. Get this money on the floor. I think we take corridor here, unquestionably. And now we take red room, weight room. And now we need to be careful about our steps. We just need enough steps to get back to kitchen. Broken handle. What the heck is... Yo. There's a secret right here. This wall can be broken. Yeah, because this one cannot. It's just a simple brick texture. This is a brick texture that have, like, cracks in it. Interesting. Double lock doors. And we need a key card for 2 doors already. We don't have any more key opportunity anywhere. Let's do this one. Drawing room is actually kind of huge right here. Am I okay? Where was that? Oh, it's underneath the chair here. was gonna say, kind of doesn't matter which way we go here. Okay, so we had the letter or the West Wing Hall, whatever, saying that the West Wing is locked more often. I think it's the right wing is more often locked, is what we're learning. The question is, do we save the keys for the Great Hall and also recognize we still need to walk backwards, and also the gymnasium costs 2. Oh my god. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Locksmith. We do need keys. If we go in there, we'll be at 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, we're not going to go in there. But because Locksmith exists, I'm using my keys. This is a tough choice. 4 items in the walk-in closet. What items would we be looking for? I can't even answer that, to be honest with you. The Nook is a common, so it's kind of screwing us by appearing so often. We do need the key now. Let's take the key. We're not entering the room. We're going back because I don't trust my counting and how the weight room works. Or sorry, the gymnasium. Just double check. Is this gonna be 6 now? No, it's actually 3 to get into the gymnasium. So good thing I counted, because we might have just died right there. Man, I would love the upgrade disc. We are back at the kitchen. And now we are going to engorge ourselves with food. Easy 20 steps. And give me those nanners. We'll save the rest of the money for Locksmith. And I think we're like basically abandoning the idea of searching for this other upgrade disc. I feel like it's gotta be Showroom. Showroom or Great Hall for sure. But now we're so key bereft that I'm not too interested in going back to the Great Hall. That was some clutch steppage there. We have a little bit more lifeblood in this run. Let us go to the Locksmith first. I don't know if this is the right play, but this is the play we're making. I was hoping for this lockpick kit, which is what we got. Now we go to the Nook, we grab the key. And then see if this door is unlocked. It is not. We tried a lockpick it. Doesn't seem like it works. Let's go to the other door. Wasting steps, saving key, potentially. Cannot do that. Do we save this key or not? We have... This is a dead end. This is the end of the run. No matter what. Because unless we find a key card in this next room, or in the Great Hall, we cannot progress forward anywhere else. The 2 rooms from the 2 doors from the weight room and gymnasium are key cards. So that means this run's basically over. So now the question is, do we value the Great Hall doors or this door more? I think we take the archive here. We could take the dark room and see what happens in the antechamber. No, we take archive. Because it doesn't matter. Okay, more footsteps. It's actually the nursery as well, so that opens us up to drafting more bedrooms, but haha, joke's on us. We're done drafting for the rest of the game. Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Unless that can still proc, and as we open up a door inside the Great Hall. But even then, we're gonna run out of depths. So now we keep our eyes peeled for this dang upgrade disc. It's the only thing that matters right now. The gymnasium really hurt us this run. I'm gonna check again. One upgrade disc. It's literally the one thing we're missing. And again, I'm like thinking it could be in the showroom. That's the only new room we found so far in this run, right? Yeah. So we go back to Great Hall. Because it's that or the showroom, and I'm assuming it's Great Hall. And I didn't just miss something in the middle of the showroom. Next time I see showroom, I'll be looking extra hard for sure. I will say, it's kind of funny how the first few times I found upgrade discs, I did not find terminals, but I think it's maybe because I was so early in the game. I was gonna say, please let me open one at least. Are you kidding me? Well, womp womp. We can still go to the showroom actually. And we can code check an item as well. So it's not a complete waste of a run. I feel like we did not accomplish much at all. Maybe you don't need me to say that. We got some upgrades. We got, you know, the hallway upgrade. Which, would that have helped? It would have helped a little, I think. Like, instead of corridor, a hallway would have been good there, even if the doors were locked, I guess. Well, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It's going to be something that's going to be a little hard to tell how effective it's going to be. You know, so I just panicked that we might not have enough steps to make it back to the showroom. I don't even know what these items do. Let me double check these items again. Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Greater chance to find new items. Lockpick really early is crazy. Broken Lever is interesting if you're trying to do endgame stuff. Sledgehammer, shovel. We're gonna get another shovel easy. Magnifying glass is nothing. Metal detector's not that good. It's Lucky Rabbit Foot or lockpick. I'm trying to think of what the potential of the Lucky Rabbit Foot is. And it's like, you could find a lockpick with it, right? The lockpick potential is pretty obvious. And there's a few rooms where it has even more potential than anything else. I think early lockpicks goes crazy hard, especially with trunks, if you add trunks into the equation. And because it doesn't break the lock, like there's no downside to using them, it's just low-key the best item, in my opinion, right now. Now, if my theory is correct and lockpicks won't appear in the pool until I get the check again, that might be annoying. But at the very least, we can buy them at the locksmith, right? Okay. Trying to see, like, how much time progresses as we play. It is getting dark. I wonder how late it was at the end of my 2-hour run there. Because time does seem to be passing. Like, it does seem like the sun sets a little bit. It is turning into an evening. And it is the winter, so it makes sense that the sun's setting, like, before 5. Or it's not really setting, but it's like, it's getting dark. One more. We finally did make it back here. Is this where the upgrade disc is? I mean, to me, the answer is no. And we're so broke. I was like, what the hell was that noise? I thought that was me in real life. Moon Pendant would go hard right now. Even if we didn't get 2 great items. I'm going to keep saying the upgrade disc is in the Great Hall. And I'm going to keep that in mind for future runs. If I find the Great Hall and then I also notice security says it again, then we know. But yes, this is the final few steps of this run. Playing for over an hour again. I think we did pretty good there. Definitely was not popping off like day 7 was. But we made some stuff happen despite everything. The shovel went pretty well. I think, what was our downfall? Let's try and do this again. The drafting kind of screwed us at the end. Particularly though with the key card. I can't really just say blame the key card because we were also searching for items. Like I went for the closet, right? I went for the commissary. Although we knew we would find in the commissary at least. Like I feel like there's only so much you can do to force yourself to get a key card, so we did what we could. We even lowered the chances of it, but 1 to 2 doors appeared and they were exactly the 2 doors we needed them not to be. So just kind of a bad luck there, maybe. Archaeological shopping center, 20 digs, 4 shops, new rooms 2. Showroom. Great Hall? We've already had Great Hall though. What was the other new room? Am I losing my mind? Was it the upgraded storeroom? That doesn't make sense. Patio? No. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. We did some good stuff despite everything. So I'm excited once again to play more. This day didn't take as long as I thought it might, so maybe I'll even play one more. Maybe. I'll think about it. I'll definitely take a small break right now and consider my options. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Click the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Bye-bye.